No boilerplate, no fluff, just a SwiftUI and a working calculator. This is the tutorial we'll be creating today. As you can see, it's a standard calculator that enables the user to use standard operations. So if I add two numbers together, 7 plus 2, as you can see, it creates a sum 9. Take away 4, it's 5. So yeah, these are the features we'll be creating in this tutorial that allows the user to do add, multiplication, subtraction and percentages using the calculator. And the calculator can be used in landscape or portrait orientation. Don't forget to subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials. In this tutorial, we will continue to add elements to our view. So the next thing we need to do is to determine when the application has been rotated to landscape or portrait. But we need to first create an overlay. Our overlay will include a group, and then we have to use the isLandscape variable to detect the orientation. If isLandscape so if the device has been rotated to landscape layout, we need to create a function that's called landscape layout. So let's create that anywhere after line 36. Private func landscape layout. And that will take a CG size to get the size of the device for that orientation, and it will return a view. So what I'll do now, I'll just copy and paste some code that I created earlier. So I'll just pause the video now. So here's the code that I just copied and pasted. So on line 39, what we do, we create another variable, CG float, and the purpose of that variable is to create 16 pixels when it's in horizontal mode. And we do the same thing for vpad. It creates a vertical padding of 12 pixels. And on line 41, we create a spacing that includes 10 pixels between each button. And we do something similar for the rows as well, and for the columns of the keypad. And since we're in landscape mode, we have to do a calculation on lines 45 that will determine the orientation. So we calculate the width of the screen size of the width times by 0.36. So that will take 36% of the width And then what else do we do? On line 47, we calculate the space that's left for the actual keypad width. And on lines 50 and 51, we calculate the button width and the button height when it's in landscape rotation. We also need to create two more functions that relates to the landscape layout function. So the functions that we need to create are display and keypad. So I'll just grab that code, I'll just unpause the video. The purpose of the display function is to show the calculator display area. Let's see if it works in the preview. So the display area would be, let me see if I've got an image anywhere. It would be this part that shows the numbers that's been entered and the calculation. That would be the display area. Let me see if I can find a better image. So here's a better image of the display area in portrait mode. So this will contain the numbers and the result of the calculation. So that's the purpose of the display area. And also on line 65, we create a linear gradient. That includes the colors for the display top and the display button, as we created a few tutorials ago. These are the colors in the color extension file. And also in the keypad function, it accepts a CG size and a CG float. And the purpose of this function is to build the full calculator keypad. So we will have to create additional functions such as the add function button or the function button function, and also the digit button function and the operator button function. And these will be applied to a H stack. But we'll create those functions in next week's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials.